Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back? Alright, so we're going to compare this new FG800M with a solid spruce top against the Yamaha 325D, which I rechecked specs on it. It definitely is a laminated top. Now, also there's another difference too. Okay, price. The 325D is $200. This is $269. Okay, only $70 more money for this one, but we also have an all matte finish too on here, which means the top is a lot more free to move and resonate. So that's going to create some really nice lows, some nice balanced mids and highs. Just really beautiful sounding guitar. So let's get on with the sound test, and then you can tell me which one you think is better. Okay, so that is our F800, or FG800M in the matte finish with a solid top. Alright, let me grab the other one here, and we'll see what the sound difference is between them. I really love that FG800. Okay, so here's our 325D, and it's all glossy. Okay, and like I said, this is only $200. Now, I really like this guitar too, but I got talked into getting the other one, and kind of glad I did. But anyways, let's give this one a listen to. Keep in mind, guys, I am normally a left-handed player. I've been dabbling more and more into the righty world, because then I get all the toys. Ha ha ha! Okay, so, I mean, both guitars have multi-layer binding on the front, bound fretboard, single layer binding on the back. This one's just really beautiful with the gloss, and the wood's nice in it. If you check out my video on this, you'll get to know more and more about this one on my review, and I think I have a new Guitar Day video on it or whatever, but you'll find out all the specs on this one. But wow, for a laminated top, that sounded pretty tinny. Let's you know, we need to do a trade-off and just double compare here, because I'm just, as soon as I hit the first chord, I was like, wow, this is not great anymore. Like, you know, it's kind of like, wow. And there's only $70 difference in price. That's Holy cow, I can't believe that. That's, wow, just... Oh yeah, this is so much tinnier. Let's just listen to the E minor here. Oh yeah. Wow. So much better. Wow. Anyways, my thinking, this definitely wins. Yeah, now, of course, neither guitar has electronics. It's not like you can't put it in yourself or get it professionally done. Might be a better idea if you're not very good with cutting tools and whatnot. The necks both feel really good. The necks feel really good. I can't complain about the necks on either one. The actions are pretty much identical on them both. So they are nice and low. But the sound out of this compared to the laminated, wow, that is like, that's really, I mean, it's really, wow, that's just... I mean, like I said, the actions are virtually identical. They're both very easy to play. Wow, that's some night and day stuff. But now, see, the thing where I would look at this would be, they both sound really good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still really like the 325. I mean, if I could keep them both, I probably would. Actually, I know I could, but I don't want to. But with the laminated tops, at least, they're not so picky for... You don't have to worry about the humidity as much, right? Because laminated is basically plywood, right? So you've got a layer this way, you got a layer this way, and then your top layer. So, you know, to look at it from the top and bottom, you'd never know, right? But you can definitely hear the difference. Even how the guitar vibrates against your body, that's another way you can really taste. You can feel it. Like, I don't even really feel anything coming out the back of this at my stomach, right? Automatically, I can feel something on the back. I can feel some vibration there, which I can't on the other one. And this thing sounds so much nicer to me. Anyways, I mean, you know, you guys be the judge for yourself. I mean, you know, do you like the 325D? Do you like the FG800M? I'm kind of really sold on this for $269, and like I said, even the necks, this is kind of feels like a V-ish. It actually looks more like a V-ish kind of thing. It comes into not a point, but you can definitely feel it's kind of like a V-ish kind of shape to it. And let's take a look at the neck on this one here. it's more subtle. It's not quite as pronounced. The specs online will tell you, I believe, the shape of the neck. That looks and feels more like a V-ish kind of thing. I don't know, maybe I wouldn't call it a C profile. Definitely not a D. But they're both equally comfortable necks to play, you know. But yeah, the FG, definitely I like it better. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So this is the versus test, and this is what, you know, $200 gets you, or $270 for the other one. I mean, $70 more if you want so much better of an instrument. I would spend the extra $70, to be honest. And I'm kind of glad that I decided to go for that one, because it's like, wow, that is just so much better. You know, it's just like so much richer, deeper, pure tones. I don't know. It's kind of like the difference between a tube amp and a solid state, I guess. You know, you got pure, unadulterated, clean sound out of the 269, where this is kind of more of along the line of the solid state amps, at least the older solid state amps. Today's newer solid state amps, they do sound a lot, they are much cleaner, and they sound more clean like tube amps. You just don't have to jack the friggin' volume as high to get a good sound like you do on tubes. But I don't know how you really want to do the analogy on it. I don't really care, but I don't know, I think, you know, either guitar is a great choice in my opinion. You know, but if you're in a situation where you can't control your humidity as well, like we dehumidify like crazy during the summer because it can get like 80 in here if I'm not careful. So we try and keep between 40 and 55 at the tops, because otherwise the guitars go soupy. And in the wintertime, of course, we fight to get the humidity up in the house, because it usually runs about 30, 32. I've seen it drop as low as 28, and it's like, I've really got to keep my studio, at least my studio, humidified with a heater style humidifier, so it puts hot air, hot mist humidity into the air, and I can usually get it around 50 in here, 45, 50, you know, because I do have guitars that are worth a lot of money, and I kind of like to keep them one piece. But with laminated top, you don't have to worry as much. You know, they're not as subjective to that. But still, even for a spruce top, which this is, even being laminated, it's still a really nice guitar, and it sounds really nice. But for, I mean, $200 is a great deal. And Yamaha stuff is really good. You know, you really, honestly, you can't go wrong with Yamaha acoustics, you know. But to each their own, you know, you kind of pick and choose what you want. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Which one did you like the best? You know, is it worth it to you to spend the extra $70, or maybe hold back? You know, but even for a beginner, you know, I think that either guitar is absolutely fantastic choice. Either one would be good into your intermediate stages. If you want to go the campfire route guitar, definitely the laminated one for $200. That's the better way to go if you're going to sit around the campfire, because then you won't have to care. It's like $200. Well, a lot of people don't care about $270 either, but me, I'd be a little bit more cautious myself on getting near a campfire. I won't even take my Taylor guitar outside in the sunlight. You know, it's like, forget it. It's too sunny. It's too humid outside. We're still in summer, and it's not like I'm going to take it out in the winter either, but you know, I transport it in the vehicle between the house and church, and the vehicle's already warm, so I'm not going to disrupt the guitar, you know, so that's kind of I'm more critical, especially with my more expensive gear. But I mean, I still like the $200 guitar, you know, but I don't need two full-size guitars. But what I do need is something that sounds really good. And that definitely, that FG800M definitely sounds really good. I also had an FG800 at one point too. You can take a look at it on my channel. It was one I got on a marketplace deal. I even got it with a case for like under $200. Now that was a steal and a half. You know, but either way, yeah, fantastic. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out, and we'll be sure to catch you on the next one. See ya.